100%. He's not attacking heroes, and that's not really what they want. I mean, he just seems like the weaker choice.
It could be pointless. You drop a tombstone, and then all your illusions die to the zombies. Like, it could be an issue.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking. I thought can he make them? Yeah. Wow, that could be another strat. It looks like we've got TA going mid, TA going top, and Phantom Lancer middle. So this is interesting. His agi gain, I think he actually has the highest agi gain in a game now. It's 4.2 a level. I mean, that's a lot. Like, most heroes have what, like 2 or 2.2. If they're agi, I mean, that is a lot of agility. So I mean, if this goes to like a level 25 fight and he has his full items, I can't see them out carrying it all. Another thing which is good, aside for the masses of AoE that they have on the Radiant side, is they have DK with his Frost Splash as well. Which is, if he doesn't get a heart on those illusions, they're gonna drop in, but before they can do anything anyway. Assuming they make it to level 16. And it's interesting. I don't know if you can see that they've chosen to put the ward here. They didn't. They put the ward just here in the last game, and it didn't block it at all. So I wonder. I wonder whether that ward. Yeah, I wonder if that ward does block it or not. I'll be interested to see that. So
now,
here we go.
Impressed by GIGA at the moment. Obviously, TM5 is doing exactly what I thought. You know, that they obviously had the same prediction for GIGA here. But looking at it, it looks like GIGA's absolutely going to have them picked here. So they're going to have the Coddle and the PL mid lane, which is going to absolutely roll over this Venomancer and Furion here. Now this top dual lane will definitely win, but having a look at it, it's how hard they're going to win, because they will have the Shadow Word to get that off Lanaya. So we're going to see what happens.
It's actually funny, both teams, like, knowing got initiation onto PL in middle lane. We've got Illuminate charging up, and it's just quite odd to see Furion and Venomancer going head to head. And both teams actually doing this without really having to change their lanes up at all. So, I mean, this wasn't as if they responded by putting a Venomancer mid to counter the Ezreal. So, I mean, it looks like that was their plan the whole time, possibly. Venomancer going bottom, it looks like now. Not quite sure exactly what he's doing. But, yeah, very interesting.
So they're confident in leaving veterans solo up against this really strong dual lane, and they're the aggressive ward on the cliff. So this could spell trouble for them. I guess the only reason they want to do this is so Fury can get the fast levels, can get the levels on TP, and make sure that he can, you know, TP to any gank for the invis heroes. Because they got 3 of them, they got to really take care with this.
I think if Dirge can get enough farm in this lane, if they give it to Dirge, looks like the Warlock just took the last hit there. But if they can get enough farm on Dirge, I think he can really, like, not out carry, but just outman the other team, if you know what I mean. Like, he can just do so much damage. Like, and he got initiation. No, Broodmother's going to get away. Interesting, he actually chose to put his web actually over this tree line here to completely negate any sort of attack, and then put it back here. So yeah, we got rune control from GIGA straight away as well. And I don't know if they can even go on this Prophet right now. I mean, they can try. They can force him out of the lane, but they're really not gonna do too much damage to him. I'm just going over this. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so it's just interesting seeing Prophet opting for 6 tangos for a solo mid. Like, any professional mid player will tell you that when you are mid, you never want to just have tangos, because the trees are located so far away from where you're going to be battling. It's really going to be quite hard to constantly get that regen off. But
that's it.
If you're getting pressured by the Coddle wave so hard, I guess you're always going to be back near your tower.
I mean, yeah, he chose 4 branches. It may have been wiser to get like 1 HP pot, like one normal pot, and then that. But and I'm actually surprised that they're putting this Veno down here against, like, I really don't know what this Veno can do versus the Brood without any invis detection at all. Like, I mean, in my way of thinking, would be better to get the levels on the DK, so his Fire Breath is going to do more damage and take out the Spiderlings a lot quicker. But then now he's sharing the EXP with the Venomancer. Is going to be leveling a lot slower.
Look, there's 1 sentry down already. What you are going to see is probably in about a level or 2, or maybe even now. Oh no, they're choosing not to go for it now, but you'll see that Prophet TP. Look, he's got the dusts from level 1.
Yeah.
I'm sure GIGA are aware of this, but they're just probably going to wait for the lane to come back towards them a little bit.
Yep.
Now, for who's gone to the jungle, they've chosen to put the Tide solo and let the TA do the pulling, so...
Wow, interesting.
Maybe that's because Tide's pulls a bit earlier on did fail a little, but otherwise I'm not too sure exactly why this is happening.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that just TA really can't do much and isn't getting anything. But at the same time, I mean, you might be right. I mean, there's no reason that TA couldn't get all these creeps at top now, so I mean... yeah, interesting. Prophet having a tough time middle, only 3 for 3 last game. He was top farmer in the game, so, or when he played Prophet anyway.
Yeah, well, look, having a look at last hits and XP graph as well, it's looking really even. There is a slight favor in the way of Giga, but to be honest, because of the weak lanes and the lack of stuns, this is actually probably quite a good situation for TM5. They're really going to pick up mid-game. Once they got the tombstone levels, once they got the Warlock ulti, that's when they're going to become strong.
That's it. Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't be surprised to see them going for a kill in this Broodmother within, yeah, within the next, like, minute or so. They really need to get him before he does hit that, like, level 6 or 7, where he does get, like, level 3 webs. And we see the ping coming out from blue right now. They want to go on it. His Sprout's up, but he misses his Dragon Breath, actually, and that's going to be another 27 seconds on his ring. Prophet is TP'd in. The dust has gone off. The Sprout is out. They're going to get a stun. The dust didn't hit him, but he's inside the ward range, and first blood goes to Driz on the Dragonite. So, beautiful play there. Surprising that dust didn't hit. I thought that would have easily hit, but yeah, great play there. The ping straight out, and yeah, well executed first blood there by TM5. And now Driz should really just be able to get a lot of farm. I mean, any spiderlings that get made now, they're toast, literally. Like, and if you look at TA now, she's taking a lot of damage. TA might be able to. Oh no. Tio's taking a lot of damage from that fatal bonds. I know he's actually choosing to level up fatal bonds, so I mean it is worth leveling up in my opinion. I mean it does increase the amount of people, so but look how much damage just TA is taking right now. Even with refraction on. There's so much. And Furion not able to do it. Can they attack the creeps? Can they attack the creeps? And wow. Beautiful play there by Furion.
Tactical pauses.
Very tactical, but not just that. Did you see the trees coming out from the Sprout? Even though he knew it missed, he put it behind the meld, so he couldn't just run away straight away and try and get out of it, and just try and run in case the I can't even life type or whatever the fuck it's. I can't even think what it's called. Wow. I'm so bad. Fatal bonds. No, fatal bonds. Yeah, or yeah, DK. Yeah, before DK could get there. So very smart play, and that fatal bonds doing work on that TA. Like so much. He dropped down to about 28 HP before that. Regen fully up, and then again. I'm not sure what the pause is for. He said time is running out.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Maybe that's a.
FA. You have to buy time. When your card runs out, you can't actually move your screen to the top right-hand corner. You know how if you push your cursor to the top right, it drags it up and right. When you start running out of time, there's like a little red bar that comes up, which stops you actually.
I know it. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's quite odd that they have to pay for their time while in the grand final of a tournament. But yeah, the irony of. This is for those of you that aren't Australian or New Zealand. This is what the internet's like. It's like gold around here. It's so bad that even during a tournament, that would if Navi flew down to M City, they'd probably get them to buy a $5 time card for the hour of their game. It's just absolutely ridiculous, but
look,
anyways,
City is an awesome netcalf. You know, there's the one in Melbourne, there's the one in Auckland. This is the Auckland one that they are playing at, and it has been pretty much Australia and New Zealand's home of gaming for the past 4 years.
That is true. If anyone actually knows, you followed old Dota, M City was the Australian team with like Shaitan, Bleak, and they were very, very good. I remember watching Toby back when I was like 13. With M City playing, and they were my favourite team at the time because they're the only Australian competitors. Yeah, I got nothing against M City. I'm just having a joke, but yeah. So we'll see when this guy fills up his time card. Yeah. Right now, Goldgraph surely has to be going in the way. No, still going in the way of a Dire. Just
look at the Broodmother. Look how many last hits.
He's got so many last hits, and his PL is farming brilliantly. The only thing which is scary is. I really like the DK pick against both those heroes. I mean, the splash. I'm assuming the splash hits in Viz heroes. On the, is that right? Yeah. I mean, like, it's huge. Like TA goes in Viz with the reflect on. If any hero near her, she's gonna get splashed and still get hit with the refract on. I mean, it's really good pick, and they have so much AOE. I'm actually really liking the Radiant team for this, even without stuns. That's the only problem. But in saying that though, I mean, SQL have no stuns either. They have Tidehunter, and that's it. Like they don't have anything else. They have Mana Leak.
That is so true. How bizarre.
Yeah,
pretty much only one of the heroes has a stun before level 6 out of every single one of them.
Yep. I mean, yeah. Oh, actually, we do. Yeah, we got DK in the Mana League, but yeah, basically. But we have a Sprout as well. So I mean, that Sprout becomes better if there's no stuns as well. Like a lot of time, people get sprouted, and then they just stun instantly. They stun the Furion, and then it's just like, okay, whatever. But yeah, they've chosen to send... Oh no, Furion, never mind. I've lost my bearings.
Look at Furion's build. Look at him. He's doing it again.
He's doing it again. I knew it. He is. I bet he already has it. He had it by 6.5 minutes last game.
No, but look at his CS. He's 9-3.
Yeah.
This is going to be the 10-minute Midas. The bit of security for the late game too.
Yeah, I mean, Midas on Furion, even if you get it slightly late, I mean, not too late, it's just so good because Furion is a levels hero. Like... He just needs levels. He needs to hit that 16. He needs to hit like 11 first, and then 16, and then he just like spirals. I mean, they don't really have much split push either. Like he can defend, and also split push very, very hard, against the dark side. And wow, the decay.
Ward's been up for like 5 seconds and it's already gone. That's
wow.
Really, that's really shows the experience of Giga here. They know when someone's warding. They're not gonna let that kind of go easily, and they've already got the sentries ready.
That's it. I mean, this is the grand final. This isn't... There we go. We got initiation onto... Oh, does he get the sprout? He gets the sprout, but he eats straight out of it. Where did that go? Oh, he webbed. He webbed straight on top of the sprout. Wow, great play there. I mean, he was dead if he didn't do that. He was going to get stunned for 2.5 seconds, and he was dead. So, I mean, great play there. I mean, great counter to sprout as well. I mean, he can use that for his allies later on as well. So, I think we're going to see that once or twice more in this game, at least.
Bot lane, DK pops the ulti just to get some harass out on the tower. Now, it's already down to half HP just from one catapult and maybe like 4 or 5 attacks off Driz, so...
Yeah, well,
looking a bit dangerous in the tower, but we've got the Coddle rotating, so this could be the end of the push if he does decide to come around.
Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as he puts an attack on that tower, that's 20 damage per second if I'm not wrong, and 20 DPS with a tower with like no magic armor, I'm pretty sure. It's just straight armor, so that's like literally 20 DPS that lasts for, is it 5 seconds? So every time he attacks, he's at least doing about 150 damage or so, which is a lot on a tower. So yeah, like, and they have a good pushing lineup. Even though zombies don't attack towers, I mean, to have a tombstone around is just huge. And we're gonna see if this can do much damage to TA right now. How long does it last? It's got a little bit longer. Surprising they're not actually attacking it. They want to keep the lane in balance. But
look, they do
yeah, TA
runs away full HP and now has dropped down 400.
Not just full HP. Tia had full HP with full refract on as well. So, and not only that,
having a bad time.
Another thing to note: while the damage from Decay doesn't hit Templar Assassin, the -4 strength still hits, which is huge. So, yeah, like 1 or 2 casts, even with refract on, is gonna lose 8 strength, still which is around 100 HP. Yeah, which is over 100 HP. So, I mean, yeah, I'm really liking this top lane.
Still is actually 4 at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I meant like 2 casts of Decay, so like was 8.
Alright.
Yeah, yeah, we got initiation onto top lane again. Furion's TPing in with the gravestone down. We got beautiful initiation. Looks like he's gonna go down again. Oh, perfect play right now. Veteran, the captain, making the calls, doing the work, and right now they have to put pressure. They're gonna put pressure on his top lane, and I don't even. He doesn't have the trees, but I mean they have Ezreal with the level 2, so he's gonna do a lot of damage. But yeah, I mean, right now 3-0 for the underdogs in this comp. For anyone who doesn't know, Giga is also known as SQL. It's not their full lineup. It's only 3 of the members. But they're a pro team. Like, they're not a random LAN event team. They're an actual team. So they're doing very well right now against a. So they're doing not so well actually against a team that's really just formed. So maybe something to look out for.
And the two randoms or stand-ins, if you want to call them that, are actually players that have played for SQL before.
Yeah.
Both of these, you know, are actually members of SQL, just ones that aren't in the regular lineup.
Yep, not in the core team. And right now, even the gold graph though is just